Just think about how much I've built. Everything I've ever done in my life, I didn't want to do. I'm a lazy piece of shit.
I fight against my mind. Yes, sometimes it's happened. We are all human beings. We are not happy every day. We are, not in a good mood every day.
Everything about discipline. Train, sleep, eat, repeat. People ask me when you become champion, what you feel like, and I said, no, in my mind, I was always champion.
You're not tired, you're just undisciplined. Truth is, most people won't say it out loud. You say you want to level up, get in shape, build wealth, be confident and respected, but you don't even have a goal worth fighting for. So here's the deal. If you can't finish this video, if you can't sit still and take in something that can change your life, then you already know why you're not where you want to be. But if you want to make it to the end and take what I'm about to say seriously, you'll walk away with a mindset and a system that puts you ahead of 95% of people your age. This is WangInsights, and today I'm going to break down why setting goals are the secret weapon to unlocking your potential. Let's be real. Most people don't fail because they're stupid or lazy. They fail because they never sat down and figured out what they actually want. No direction means no action. You go to school, go to work, scroll for hours, and wonder why you feel stuck. It's because you're moving, but not forward. You're being busy, not productive. You're living your life on autopilot. And what's dangerous about that is time keeps moving whether you're intentional or not. You could spend weeks, months, even years repeating a cycle that doesn't serve you, simply because you never took the time to set a goal. Here's the truth. If you don't have a goal, you're a part of someone else's. That could be a boss, corporation, a politician, or even a TikTok influencer selling you dopamine hits. If you're not aware of it, you're just a pawn in their plan instead of the main character in your own. Think about this. A goal is like a GPS. If you get in a car and just drive with no destination, you'll end up nowhere fast. But if you punch in the address, even take a few wrong turns, you'll still make progress. You'll recalculate, reroute, and keep going until you get there. That's what goals do for your life. The brain is wired to seek clarity. Goals create that. Without them, you default to comfort. And comfort is the killer of progress. So when people say just go with the flow, what they really mean is drift until you crash. Studies show that people who write down their goals are 42% more likely to achieve them. Why? Because the brain processes written goals differently. It moves them from just being thoughts to being commitments. It's like you're tricking your brain into taking it seriously. Writing things down makes them feel real. It shows intention. Goals do more than just give you direction, they give your time meaning. Days stop blending together. You stop asking what should I do today and start asking what can I do to move closer to my goal today. That shift alone can change the way you live. Not all goals are created equal. Saying I want to be rich is cool, but it's vague. It's empty. There's nothing to act on. You need structure. That's where SMART goals come in. So what are SMART goals? Specific. What exactly do you want? Measurable. How will you know if you're making progress? Achievable. Can you realistically make this happen? Relevant. Does this a goal actually matter to your life? Time bound. When did this need to be done? Here's an example. I want to make money. See, the problem with this is, yeah, you're saying you want to make money, but you don't really know how much. You can make $1, by then you've already hit your goal. I guess you could say it's measurable as long as you make some sort of money. Realistically, you probably could achieve this. You could probably make some money doing something. Making money is relevant, but it's not time bound. You don't really give it a time. You're not really saying when you want to make money. Do you want to make money in the next 10 years or do you want to make money today? So here's a better way to put it. I want to earn $500 a month in freelance income by December. Now that's specific. You're giving yourself a number. You want to make $500. How will you know if you're making progress? You'll know you're making progress as every month you're earning that $500. Every single month, continuously you're making money. Can you realistically make that happen? Are you making enough money an hour or working enough hours to achieve making $500 a month? Hopefully you can. Relevant. Does this goal actually matter in your life? It should, as long as you're giving a purpose. Have a car payment, or make house payments, anything of that sort. Time bound. Income by December. By December, you're going to be making $500 a month consistently. That's a SMART goal. The second goal gives you something to build a system around. You can reverse engineer it into something weekly or daily tasks. That's how goals become a reality. There's a part of your brain called the reticular activating system. It acts like a filter for what you pay attention to do. When you set your goals, your RAS starts scanning your environment for things to align with it. That's why if you decide you want to buy a pair of certain shoes or a new car, you suddenly start seeing them everywhere. They were always there, you just weren't paying attention. When you clearly define your goals and review them daily, your brain starts to seek out opportunities. It starts noticing job listings, conversation, books, ideas, and people that match what you're aiming for. You become more aware, more tuned in. Here's the crazy part. Your brain rewards you for your progress, not just completion. Every time you move toward a goal, your brain releases dopamine. That means consistency isn't just discipline, it's about enjoying the process, and that's how you build momentum. Setting goals is one step, but systems, that's how you get results. Goals are the vision, systems are the steps. A dream without a system is just a wish. Let's say your goal is to get fit. The system is your meal plan, your gym split, your sleep schedule, schedule. If your goals is to get better grades, your system is daily study time, reviewing flashcards, attending office hours, and removing distractions. James Clear put it perfectly. If you don't know who James Clear is, he's the author of Atomic Habits, a really famous book. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. And here's why that matters. Systems take the emotion out of process. You don't need motivation every day if you're already built in a habit. Don't need to wait to feel like it, you just follow the plan. Systems give you structure. They build consistency and they make your results predictable. No more guessing. Now, let's talk about the traps that hold people back. First off, too many goals at once. You spread yourself too thin, focus creates impact, master one goal at a time, or even just like a smaller set of goals. Don't try to go with 5 huge goals at a time. If you give yourself 5 huge goals at a time, you're gonna see yourself not making active progress. So try to set smaller, maybe more manageable goals that you can do. No deadline. Without a time frame, your brain won't take it seriously. Urgency drives action. 3, no emotional reaction. If you don't have a powerful why, you'll fold the moment things get hard. Ask yourself, would I still go after this goal if no one clapped for me? If yes, that's your mission. Don't chase goals for attention, chase them because they matter to you. Your why is the fuel, the anchor, the root system that keeps your goals alive when motivation fades. Trust me, it will fade. Motivation is temporary, but purpose is long lasting. So how do you find your why? Ask yourself these questions. What do I want to be remembered for? What would I still chase even if I failed the first 5 times? What pain in my life do I want to turn into power? Your why isn't always flashy. Sometimes it's quiet, personal. Maybe it's providing for your family. Maybe it's proving to yourself that you're not who you used to be. Maybe it's creating a life that the younger you dreamed about. When your goals are tied to a deeper reason, you show up with intention. When you show up with intention, you move different. You stay locked in because it's not about being impressive, it's about being real with yourself. Your why gives your goal a heartbeat. Without it, the goal dies when things get tough. With it, you'll crawl through the fire to get there. So before you write that goal, ask yourself, why does this matter to me? If your answer is, it makes you emotional, you just found your fruit. Now, it's your turn. Within the next 24 hours, write down one goal using the SMART framework. Make it clear, make it personal, make it something that matters. Then list 3 things you need to do to get started. No excuses. You can't think of 3 steps, the goal isn't clear enough. Rewrite it. Want to hold yourself accountable? Comment your goal. Don't be scared. Someone might read it and get inspired. You might start a ripple effect you'll never even see. People you admire, the ones you follow, look up to, wish you could be like, they're not better than you. They're just more focused, more committed, more intentional. If you don't choose your goals, someone else will. If you don't sacrifice for your goals will become the sacrifice. If you guys are serious about leveling up, please go ahead and subscribe and go check out one of my past videos. What about my last video about my reset day? It'll probably change your life. Now, go write down that goal, lock in. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Now I'm like, whoa, once you've entered my domain expansion, there's no way to go. All the walls around you turn to ice, blood begins to flow, and the likelihood of you leaving alive is hit the flow. Call me Shamron Hashira, my black hair, dark skin, not to mention none alive can fathom my power within. Yet these females try to trap me just to pass it till they can. Completely oblivious of my powers, nature but sin. So I reside with my crew as we seek to find the truth.